Sziasztok! Nagyon izgatott vagyok, mert ma egy nagyon kedves barátom, Lipa fog ellátogatni hozzám ide a galériámba, a pop-up galériámba, és vele fogunk beszélgetni egy festményemről, és nagyon kíváncsi vagyok, mert én nem fogom tudni, hogy ő melyik festményemet választja ki mára, melyik fogja őt a leginkább megérinteni. Nagyon kíváncsi vagyok, és miután kiválasztja, akkor fogunk róla pár szót beszélni. Dávid barátom egyébként egy hihetetlen tehetséges ember, nagyon tehetségesnek tartom, nagyon boldog vagyok, hogy ő a barátom. Szlovákiából jön egyébként, ott ismerkedtünk meg, és nekem olyan, mintha a testvérem lenne, tehát ezt én nagyon-nagyon szeretem. Egyébként én nagyon várom már, hogy ő is alkosson, mert iszonyatos művészi érzékkel van megáldva, szerintem színészként is remekelne bárhol, tehát nagyon-nagyon tehetséges. Amit még tudni kell róla, hogy nagyon művelt, nagyon intelligens, és ő egyébként civil aktivistaként is működik Szlovákiában. Például meghívott engem nemrég a szlovák Pride rendezvényre, és nagyon nagy megtiszteltetés volt számomra, hogy ott lehettem mellette, és nagyon megható volt. Egyébként nagyon jó élmény volt, nagyon szeretettel fogadtak, és ugye ez egy érdekes élmény, mert én nem otthon voltam. Úgyhogy nagyon várom őt, nem sokára megérkezik, körbe fog nézni, megnézi majd az összes festményemet, és utána beszélgetünk egy kicsit.
Ahoj, I am David Lipa from Bratislava, Slovakia, and I'm here to observe the beauty of art today in Győr. So I'm here sitting in this beautiful gallery, homemade gallery that has its own deep charm and breathes by its own genius loci. Wine and art, it goes together very well.
So, I know you went around.
Yes.
Took a look at the paintings.
Yes, yeah.
But maybe for you it's because you already know some of my paintings because we're good friends. So, how is it to see them all together?
It's always very strong to see them. I mean, it's very strong to, since I follow you on the social media, I'm always, amongst checking the news feed and seeing something new from you, it's always very cheerful. Because usually we are scrolling brainless.
Yeah,
And this is,
scrolling.
yes, and this is something that really always catches my attention and naturally, asks me to stop and think. And of course, it's never the same to see a painting on your screen of the mobile or tablet or PC than when you are actually standing in front of it. And it's not just the painting as it is, actually. It gives us a space and time to think more deeper. It's not just about the process of creation, but many times, for example, since we know each other personally and we are friends, I'm imagining your process of creation, how you do. Right? So I'm very curious. It's as I will start here before we reveal what I've chosen.
Okay.
You have certain topics you are you dedicate your work to, and I have to say that I really deeply admire all of them because they are deeply touching, right? But do you have any guess what I selected? Because maybe okay. Please tell me.
You may surprise me today because I know you and I know that you are. I think that's why you're my friend because you're, you're open, and I think you're open to all kinds of art, and you don't just accept those kind of art which are very popular, but you like the special. So with you we can go, to extravagant and extreme places. So that's why I'm very curious which one you chose today. Of course, I also know it changes every day, right? So with me as well. With my own paintings, my relationship changes. But okay, from the size, I might guess, but to be honest, right now I really don't know because I know you're a mystery. So, so let's reveal it.
Let's reveal. Yeah. Ta-da!
Okay, you really surprised me.
Did I?
I did. You did. You did. I am shocked. I am shocked. I'm happy, but I am shocked. Yes, because I love this painting. Not because I painted it, but the outcome. When you start creating, things happen. Okay, tell me why this one.
Uh, I think amongst from all the paintings here, because you don't have, I mean, everything for your portfolio here, right? But from these displayed here, I'm really into this um, natural narratives.
Mm-hmm.
I love, to see something more in something very simple at the first sight.
Mm-hmm.
And this fulfills it completely. It's not just about something floral,
Mm-hmm.
but we can see also something animal in it, right? And it contains a lot of details I'm really into. One thing is that, as I mentioned many times before, I find and please forgive me for repeating it, but I really find your artwork sort of a kind of Björkish. I take it as a compliment. Yes, please, please. Um, and you know, something that might look blurry at first sight, when you look at it second, third, tenth time, you start to realize that actually there are another pictures hidden in it, and even I dare to say I'm even maybe recognize or I notice something that is very well known to all of us, and we see it, we meet with it, maybe almost daily. So another thing is there is some connection with something that is beyond what we experience on a daily basis. I love this part here of this trunk that is like itching the world outside, that goes behind my own atmosphere, that is somehow connected or curious about what's behind my own personal space, right? Another thing is, and this is the most, are these red ribbons. A very beautiful detail I love about your paintings is your signature. Uh, I don't know if I'm looking um, at the snake from the God's garden, offering you a poisoned apple after a sweet speech he held to Adam and Eve.
Oh, it's because maybe it's because of this lot of twisting and
Yeah,
it has this movement.
yeah. And it's moving. That's what I. Uh, that's why it also catches my attention. But to be honest, since I I have honestly I didn't think I didn't think too much about which one to pick. So when I was asked to pick one, it was like I'm going with the first instinct, right? Yes, and the first thing that comes on my mind, and it was this. I'm sorry, I already forgot its name.
It doesn't have a nice
It's
name. I didn't give it a nice name because it's weeds, right?
Yeah.
And I tell you why, because this is not a this is not a nice flower, so this is a kind of plant that people want to get rid of.
Yeah.
But I saw it, and I love the shape of it, and it just caught my attention, and this is how I got this whole vision.
Uh, is it because somehow it reminds me this very popular plant our parents and grandparents used to have at home, and it's called in translation mother-in-law's tongue.
Really? It could be. I have
I
no idea.
No.
It could be.
So, okay, Evie.
Actually, you explained it so nicely.
And did I somehow,
I
or
think yes.
partially?
I think I love that you noticed this, because once I was done with it, I also noticed this part. I think it reminds snake or dragon. Yeah,
Right.
and of course this part also looks like a tongue, right?
Right.
Like when the snakes. But I love that you added this part of this Adam and Eve story because yeah, now that I think of it, I think maybe the colors can be a reminder, no? Because the leaves, right, the red kind of reminds us of the apple, and
And I also, pardon me, but I almost completely forgot my beloved part of your artwork, and that's your painting signature, except your own signature you always have, is this orb or bubbles or drops. It always. I asked you many times about this because I kept forgetting, and also maybe it also uh, did me good, to hear about it again and again. And we can see that it again transforms so many times on a single painting. Once we have it almost as an eye, an eye but at the same time, the snake or the dragon looks like blind, right? So it's just um, uh, um, some shadow of the sight the art the snake or the dragon used to have. Here are the drops, and we can also see them in a moving, slowly dripping down. And this part here, I'm not really sure if it's the texture of the leaf from the other side, or again it's something wet. But I really I'm very into circles as a shape.
As you can
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Can you maybe remind me the beautiful story behind this orbs, this paintings of the souls in your paintings?
Yes. Actually, this whole bubble thing. First of all, I'm also attracted to these spheric things. And for many years I thought that, oh, this is so childish because nowadays everything is so angled. But I can't work with this. So I love spheres, and I had this session with the lady, she was a coach, and we did this kind of meditation thing. But don't imagine this yoga class type of
Yeah.
meditation. But it was very, you know, and this vision happened so unexpectedly because it was not that kind of atmosphere. It was not like really chanting and saying Om together. And this I had to imagine. I don't even know what she said, but maybe how I feel or my soul. And I remember imagining this bowl kind of thing, and it was I it had a very weird texture. It was like a bowl of water,
Yeah.
but the surface was always moving, and inside it there was this tree-shaped thing without leaves, but like imagine like sand when it's like
Yeah.
twirling. And I had this very clear vision. And in my earlier paintings, I have something in the bowls, and I think as I kept painting, and I think my soul got like more and more relaxed. I think this twirling sand, it was like I was very I had something going on inside. I was not totally in harmony with myself. I had a lot of anger. I had things going on, and I think it calmed down. And nowadays on my paintings, these spheric things are clearer usually. So sometimes I change the texture. Sometimes it's more like transparent. Sometimes it's less. But for some reason, I removed the inside thing. So usually it represents some kind of soul, and then I like playing with it because even though it's a plant, I do believe that everything has a soul around us. Seriously, so I'm maybe I was I don't know, native Indian or
Yeah. I can only agree.
so so yeah, I love and I also love leaving something to imaginations because I don't like we don't have to identify everything. I think, and I'm so happy that you noticed this part because I think many people lose sight of it because, of course, this part is very like in front of you, right?
Yeah.
It like hits you in the eye. But this, yeah, like this other world, and also we don't know where it comes from, right? And everybody wants to know for some reason where we come from.
Right.
And there is a part, maybe you can think of it as like an afterlife that we don't know what's behind, right? Or we come from it or we go there.
Exactly. You just hit it because firstly I thought about it tries to get somewhere, but it could be absolutely the other way around, that actually it comes from somewhere. And and another detail, there is just a tiny um, uh, your signature, or the let's say the tongue ends somewhere here, but it's not that visible maybe from the distance, but it's clearer from distance like this here. It ends in nowhere, and that this creature or plant or whatever just floats.
Yeah.
But with this hole into outer worlds, I would, I would maybe give it another name. It's a momentary vessel that we are, we can, same as, uh, yeah, uh, we are here, and in the next moment we are gone. Whether we decide to vanish or we are called. It's beautiful, really. And also, the combination of green and blue, and it's
I love it. I love
yeah, me
combining
too.
green and blue.
Yeah, yeah,
But I also I think it because it's in the air, and I feel this way many times during my life that you just hang in the air
yeah,
and you don't have any any anchors anywhere. So
yeah.
this I often feel, I don't know, do you have
Yeah,
dreams like that maybe
yeah,
where
I
you're
feel the
just
same, and I always felt like, that I should be anchored somewhere or to someone or to something. But as we grow older, I think that it's very private thing, and I think nobody has right, to tell us whether to be glued to something or someone or not. And we never know. Maybe what if the anchor is just behind the our own space, private space, as I named it.
Or we don't see it.
And we don't see it.
We
Yeah.
don't see it. Maybe we had it all the time.
Yeah.
We just didn't know it.
I think it's absolutely okay to float and feel just as I feel right now.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
David, I swear it's such a surprise that you chose that painting because I really didn't expect it. But I have a surprise for you.
No.
Yes.
You're kidding.
Oh
my
no,
God.
I'm serious. Because we have a pillow.
Oh my
We have
dear.
pillows made of some of my paintings, and this is one of them. And I really swear to God, this was such a big surprise that you chose this one. But please accept this pillow as a gift for
Oh my God.
for doing this
Thank
conversation
you.
with me.
Evichka,
So,
thank you very much.